I recently worked out that I have spent just under 2,000 nights living in a van. I have 1 week left, and I'm a little bit nervous. I can't sleep, I'm so excited. Morning. I've literally been lying here waiting for the sun to come up. After weeks of waiting, it is finally the day to head north. Morning, buddy. Welcome to the first moving day. I cannot believe that the time has finally come.
Making sure they're taking in the space, the light around you. And just take one big deep breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in, a sense of breathing in the day, the fresh air. And as you breathe out, a sense of just letting go.
All right, Ock, don't mind me. Let's see what we got. I was hoping for a little bit more sunshine, but hey, at least it's not raining on moving day. Hey, Victoria, need I say more? Not joining me, Ock. Morning. Welcome to my bathroom. Welcome to my kitchen. And welcome to my living room / bedroom, and of course, Ocky's bedroom as well. A lot of you will know this space really well. I have been living in this van for 3 years now, and it's crazy to think that over the past 6 years, this is actually the biggest space I've consistently lived in. The truth is, when I moved into the van full time, the plan was to go for a year, and it was never kind of meant to extend out this long. It has been one of the most beautiful, chaotic journeys that I ever could have imagined, with some really, really amazing highs. And it has led to some of the best and most significant parts of my life. However, it's time for change. I bought 5 acres in the rainforest in northern New South Wales. I plan on spending the next few years really transforming that property into a kind of self-sufficient paradise. The reason for the delay for this video, sorry about that, is I've been getting everything ready because I get the keys next week. It's very appropriate that I start both today and this video here because a lot of you will recognize the property across the creek there. That was my grandparents' farm. That is where I did the build out for this van 3 years ago now. This is where my van life in Australia chapter began. Let's go see if there's some sheep. Then we're going to keep moving. Ocky's instincts are about to go into overdrive. Be good, buddy. Hey guys. Oi, Ocky, no! Not your job, buddy. Ock, come. Taking Ocky on a walk is kind of doubly important at the moment because Dad, who is a vet, has decided that he's a couple of kilos overweight. He's a little extra thick at the moment. So we've got him on a bit of a diet and exercise regime. So feel for Ocky, cheer him on. Good boy. It has been so nice getting the chance to camp here the last few days. The first stop is not far away. She's suddenly a lot longer and I've recruited some muscle. The vast majority of everything I'm moving is tools. Quick pause break because Judy is always looking after me.
See you, Matt. Safe travel.
Thank you. Sorry to help. All right, come on.
See you, Ock.
I am honestly so blessed to have such amazing parents. Dad and Judy, you're rippers. I couldn't have gotten on the road without your help there. And now, speaking of amazing parents, I have a couple more important stops to do in Victoria before we reach New South Wales. Co-pilot is ready. Let's do it.
How far could I go? Spread my wings, I could fly. Our lives they unfold, rising up, soaring high. Can you hear me? Everybody, feel it now, we're alive.
Come on, baby. Come on. Shit. The engine light came on, the van lost power, and now when I try and turn it on,
Press 1 if you have broken down and require emergency roadside assistance.
not too phased, eh, bud? This is unbelievably frustrating. Just over a week ago to the day, I was on this same highway getting ready to head north, and my clutch went. I managed to limp the van into a mechanic in Melbourne. It took over a week to get fixed. So I'm just picking it up now. It cost almost $4,000. Well, that really hurts. Now I'm running out of time. Lucky I signed up for roadside assistance a couple of weeks ago, so they're gonna come try and start it, and if they can't try and start it, they're gonna tow me to Wangaratta, which is luckily where Mum lives. I know the fuse box is under there. I don't know if the...
Let's get a screwdriver out.
I've got one right here.
Oh, look out.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
Beautiful.
No luck with the roadside assistance. Van is getting towed. Well, really glad I meditated this morning because I'm calling on that Zen right now. One of the biggest lessons I've learned over the past few years is that we can't change everything that happens to us in this life, but we can change the way in which we experience it. Earlier this year, I made a commitment. I'm also committing to daily exercise and meditation because I know how good both of them are for me. Even though I've missed the occasional day and I still sometimes find it really uncomfortable, I'm stoked to say that thanks to Headspace, this is now the most consistent I've ever been with my meditation practice. And despite having a lot of changes going on in my life at the moment, I make sure I continue to practice mindful meditation regularly because I feel mentally stronger for it and better equipped to handle those curveballs that life does throw at you, like an unexpected breakdown or waking up in your mum's guest bedroom. The fact is, mental well-being affects all of us, and even though all of our journeys are so different, we could all benefit from practicing mindfulness and meditation. I talk a lot about kindness on this channel, being kind to yourself included. Headspace helps you be kind to your mind by teaching simple techniques for meditation, improving your focus, sleep, and one thing I'm particularly loving on the app at the moment is that they recently teamed up with the National Parks Foundation to help you connect with nature wherever you are. So let's make today the day. Be kind to yourself and sign up for Headspace. Normally they offer a 7-day free trial, but as an exclusive deal for Max and Oki viewers, they are giving you a huge 60-day free trial by clicking the link in the description below. I am so glad I was introduced to this app, and I'd love to hear how it helps you. And now, I'm hoping for some sunshine today, but it's good to know that I'm prepared for rain. I'm here. I'm moving in, Mum.
No.
Good to see you anyway. Not quite the circumstances we wanted. I was actually going to surprise all of you because Mum now works at Bunnings and she's a Bunnings babe, and I was going to surprise you all, bring your Ockie in, but next time.
Next time.
Oh, you're such a good boy. You're Ockie's cousin, aren't you, buddy? Hey, Ock. How was that ride? Thanks, I appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Not exactly where this trailer was meant to end up. I'm going to leave you for tonight. Bit of time to process. Could be a lot worse places. I get to stay with Mum a bit longer. I'm going to check back in a little bit later after I've processed all this. Lovely Victorian weather, Mum. Yeah. We're at least making the most of a bit of time together. The sun has come out for the first time today. Sunday, new day, and I've just been testing some different problems on the van. Because it is a Sunday, I wasn't really just going to sit around and, you know, wait for the mechanic tomorrow. I wanted to see if I could rule out some issues. With the help of all of you, I've kind of got it down to what I think it's either one of three problems. The first one I'm kind of testing out at the moment, which is I think the battery might be pretty cooked. It could well be that the alternator is also not working. And then finally the third, if it's neither of those two, then it's more a fuel supply issue, and I think my fuel pump might need replacing. So, you know, not how I kind of planned on this video going, but at the same time, this is van life. No rain today, doggers. It's a new day, buddy. You excited? You excited? I think he thinks today's the day the van is going to be going. Hey. Excellent dancing, buddy. Always a good sign. Look at this badass babe driving a ute.
Don't watch me change gears.
It is Monday, and even though we weren't able to fix the problem with the van yesterday, it's already a new day. I've had success and called Blacklocks in Wodonga, and they are going to look at the van today. They sound great. It sounds like they may save the day. But this is my final van life video after 6 years of van life.
Oh, I know.
And what some of you will know is that Mum actually came and joined Lee and I in the van in South America for some of the absolute pinnacle parts of van life. Mum, what was your favourite moment?
Being in the van and free camping was absolutely amazing, and I think the time that we were all camped right off the road in the middle of nowhere in the Andes, and there was ice on the windows, 6 o'clock in the morning, there was a knock on the windows, and it was an alpaca shepherd who was just checking that we were okay, and I just thought that was amazing.
We both have such fond memories from that trip. I'm so glad, Mum, that you got to share a section of that with me.
I did.
Okay, I'll check in at Blacklocks. Dennis, you're an absolute legend.
All right, mate.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, it wasn't just that the battery was cooked. They put in a new one and the van still won't start, and now it's throwing a lot of fault codes. They're going to investigate it further tomorrow, but nice of them to give me this car for tonight. I'm driving back to Mum's. I'll check in tomorrow. Just got the call. Everything is fine. The van is fixed. Turns out it was just the battery and some chafed wiring. We can get back on the road and get back on track. Ock, come on. Whoop, whoop. We are back on the road. We now need to cover some serious kilometers to catch up a bit of time. No. The engine just cut out. Oh, I was so close to New South Wales. The same highway, third time in 3 weeks. Well, look, it's Groundhog Day. I just got the confirmation message that the van is again ready to go. Apparently they've test driven it this time, so time to get on the road. I hope that's the last time I visit Blacklocks in Wodonga. And not because they weren't any good, they were great. I just don't want to have any more mechanical issues down south because we're moving up north. No amount of mechanical issues is going to wipe that smile off my face because we're going right now. Say goodbye, Ock. Hopefully for the last time. She's a thirsty gal with the trailer on. Ocky, we've done it. We've made it to New South Wales. Don't judge me, Ocky. Here, have a chip. Okay. Doesn't want a sweet potato fry. I realised I kind of jetted off away from the mechanic without filling you in on what happened. The fault was coming from the trailer wiring. It was only when I hooked up the trailer, it was causing a fuse to blow on the engine block, causing the van not to be able to start again. Okay. Oh, good boy. I'm sure that's not bad for his diet. From where we are now, we are still 12 hours south of my new home property. Stoked that we have finally made it to New South Wales. I'm heading to a campsite just a couple of hours north. You want more? I'll get first bite. Yeah, try again. There we go. Coming out of the mechanic so late, decided to get a little cheat meal on the way, and we need to drive another hour because I'm trying to knock off some of that distance. Ocky, you're such a loud breather. I'm trying to knock off some of the distance because we still have a long way to go. We're not going to make it all the way there in this video now. I'm just stoked to be in New South Wales. Stoked to be sleeping in the van again tonight. You're on a diet. Don't think I haven't forgotten about your walks. Oh, you're meant to be on a diet. Okay. Fair enough. Feels so good to be back in the van again. No offense, Mum. Maybe I just needed that little bit of time away from the van to appreciate it even more so. Although I really loved spending some time with Mum, and honestly, I'm so proud of her. Mum worked as a nurse for 22 years and then went into mental health for another 23 years after that, and Bunnings is kind of her step into semi-retirement. So the best thing about being delayed is I get to see Mum in her uniform. She's actually heading off to work.
I've even got the Bunnings coloured glasses.
So if you're in the Wangaratta area, Mum works in the garden centre. Going to be very handy for advice for me.
Come get my plants.
And honestly, she's glowing working there, and and yeah, I'm so happy that she's made that call for herself. Tonight, I'm going to end on the fact that there was 2 big questions remaining after the last video where I transformed the van by painting it, putting new roof rack on and solar panels. And yeah, you guys had 2 burning questions, and you better believe I answered them. Okay. What do you reckon? I don't know what you're all talking about. The van is clearly green. Sorry, wrong van. The van is clearly green, but yes, you're right, there is a large grey component to it. Let's get a second opinion. I wasn't actually planning on starting to film today, however, I've just had such a good day. Last couple of days camping with some old friends you might recognise. Last time we saw them, they were actually just about to start on their own van life adventure. It is now 6 months later.
Long time no see!
Hello.
Guys,
What's going on?
this van looks as good as the day as I stepped into it 6 months ago.
Don't look too close.
My van colour, is it grey or green?
It is green. It is green.
It is, yeah.
At night time though, it does look like
white.
a whitey grey.
Yeah.
And when I saw it during the day, I was like, oh my God, it is green.
When you have them both next to each other, we're like, oh wow.
Our van just looks plain now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
What do you think, guys? Should we raptor our van?
yeah, you definitely, I think you should, for sure. And
beige?
you guys have a telescopic ladder?
We do.
We do.
Let's go get it.
Now, in my last video with the new roof rack, a lot of people asked how I got Ocky up on the roof. I'll show you how it's done. Showtime, buddy. Yeah, come on.
Do ba 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 do.
See? Easy. He's only 30 kilos, so... Honestly, there is so much trust in this dog, and I very much appreciate it. You love the roof, eh, buddy? Oki has a bit of a thing against Max. Maybe he thinks there shouldn't be more than one Max. I'm not sure. No. Yeah.
I can't believe you can stand on these solar panels.
So good,
it's
eh?
a game changer.
I'm very, very
See,
jealous. They've done such a good job.
All right, who's holding the camera and who's holding the ladder steady while I get Oki down?
Do you want to get down?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you hold the camera, Max.
Yeah.
I'll hold the camera, just in case
with some distance.
Oki lunges at me.
Yay! Hey.
Straight for Max.
Hey.
You're a naughty boy.
So, unfortunately, these two have to head off, but I am going to be seeing them in a month on my property.
Ooh, can't wait. Get the shovel out.
Yeah, put you guys to work.
Max is going to have us working.
You don't stay for free. Wow, misty.
Silent prayers, open sky. Together we go. Wild frontier, morning light. And all that follows. In the sun, in the storm. It's all or nothing. Here with you, I'm so sure.
Far from the hustle and bustle of ordinary life, the expansive land of Yosemite National Park.
Now, I have to start this morning with an apology because this challenge is going to be a couple of days late for you guys coming out. So you're going to be starting a little bit on the back foot, but I still really would love for you to join me. It is unbelievably that time of the year again. It's been a year since we did the push-up challenge, and the push-up challenge, if you don't know what it is doing 3,144 push-ups from June 1st to June 23rd, because that represents the number of Australians that died by suicide in 2021. And this challenge is all about raising awareness for mental health and raising much needed funds for mental health charities. I've chosen Lifeline, and I've already started up the Max and Oki team. I'm going to put it up here. I'm also going to link it in the description. If you'd like to donate, I'm also going to put the link to donating in the bio as well as in the top comment on this video. So many of you know how much this cause means to me, and it is one of the biggest things I push on this channel is mental health positivity and reducing the stigma around talking about mental health. Okay, now I've got to put my money where my mouth is because today I need to do 130 push-ups. It's day 2 of the challenge. I'm a bit limited for space here in the van, but we'll go for it. The app also has a really good way of keeping tabs of how much push-ups you've done and your team's done. It keeps you accountable and it makes it really fun. You can also choose to do half targets, so you do half that amount of push-ups. I'll just do a quick 10 for now. And you can also do sit-ups, squats, other things as well to make up that number if you don't feel up for the push-ups. All right, buddy, breakfast time. This is far more like the chilled mornings I was actually planning on showing you in this video. Ironically, this video was meant to kind of show that moving could be really relaxed and you could just take your time moving north and enjoy nature. If there's one thing that van life over the years has taught me is that you've just got to really embrace change and be prepared for anything. And yeah, I think that's what this video is going to be about. I shouldn't be surprised things didn't go according to plan, because after 6 years of van life, things never go according to plan, and really, you've just got to embrace that. Turns out they're doing works on this bridge, and a concrete truck has just started mixing. I'm definitely looking forward to having my own place, quiet place for filming. This is definitely an eat outside kind of job, but so good. With so much change coming up in my life, I am really just trying to do just that. Embrace it all, enjoy every moment, and yeah, just be present. Next video, we are going to be arriving at the property, and I cannot tell you how much that means to me, how excited I am about it, but also I'm so keen to share it with all of you because that space is going to be heaven for all of us. I am going to wrap this video up here. I really want to get this video up for you guys in the next couple of days, so you can join the push-up challenge if you'd like to. Please support if you can. In the meantime, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, and keep dreaming big. We'll see you in the next one. Looks like the sun's coming out.